Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to Tower of God New World. In today's video, I wanted to share this team with you guys, and it's kind of good. So after I made my Traumerei guide video, some people commented in the comment section down below. I think it was one person. They said, what about Gusting and Traumerei? So the reason why Gusting is in his team is because when you take a look at Traumerei's passive, and by the way, guys, I finally maxed out my Traumerei. Finally maxed him out. This is kind of crazy to see. Like, his entire kit is just buffed up with the Revolution. So he is fully revved out. I have his Revolution tier 8 unlocked, fully maxed out. But the reason why Gusting is in his team is because of Traumerei's passive. So when you look at Traumerei's passive, it says Kraken's attack increases by 40% for 10 seconds whenever any ally, including summoned beings, dies max 3 stacks. So it's like it says 40% max 3 stacks, so that's pretty much a 120% attack increase. But Gusting, on the other hand, Gusting synergizes really well with Traumerei because Gusting can pretty much summon 3 bots on a battlefield. And these 3 bots are actually kind of squishy, and my Gusting is also squishy as well. So if you pair that up with Traumerei, Traumerei is pretty much going to receive a 120% attack boost for Kraken, and Kraken is going to deal some pretty nice damage. So, you know, Gusting and Traumerei, they actually have really good synergy. And, you know, if you pair that up with Princess Anak, like Princess Anak giving energy so she can, you know, allow Traumerei to spam his ultimate, plus she's giving that physical magic resistance boost, which is really nice. And of course, Grum with the special move Pierce, and Endure, she's pretty much there to shred the enemy's magic resistance. So this team, very nice to use. Now, the reason why I'm not using SSR plus Yiwa is because I want Gusting's bots to die. I want them to die so that Kraken can receive that 120% attack boost. So I'm going to go ahead and replay this for you guys. This is an arena battle. This is not an adventure mode or Trials of Chaos. This is arena. So you guys can see that the enemy team, they have, you know, Rev 6 characters. And as soon as Gusting's bots died, Kraken just received a huge attack boost. So let's go ahead and wait and see if he actually summons the bots. He should summon it here a couple seconds. Sometimes Gusting doesn't summon it, but as you guys can see, the bots are summoned. So look, they're dead, and Kraken receives that attack boost. He receives the 120% attack boost, and look how much damage he was able to deal. 290 billion damage. So the synergy between both characters, really nice. I'm gonna go and show you guys another replay in adventure mode, because I used it in adventure mode. I only used Gusting and Traumerei, he literally soloed this stage. So if I come back over here to my record, let's replay this stage right here. So you guys can see I just have Endorsi, Traumerei, and Gusting, and it was crazy. Like, all you have to do in this team is pretty much keep Traumerei alive. And the good thing is, if you have Traumerei's tier 7, Revolution tier 7, he is untargetable. So as long as Kraken and Cobalt, as long as they're on the battlefield, nobody can target Traumerei, which is really good. So you have Summer and Dorsey up front right here. You have the bot summon, right? And I'm pretty sure the bots, they end up dying. Okay, so Gusting is dead, including the bots, and Kraken has that attack increase. And look how much damage Kraken was able to deal with his beams. Like, it's insane. Kraken can actually deal pretty insane damage with that 120% attack increase. So I do feel like when it comes to a Traumerei's passive, Gusting, he's like the perfect ally to pair up with Traumerei, because Gusting's bots are extremely squishy, and it's really easy for his bots to die. Now, for Punisherin, the thing is, for Punisherin, you know, his bull is very tanky, so it's gonna take a long time for the bull to actually die. So, you know, I really wouldn't use the bull at all. So therefore, I would just use Gusting, because Gusting, if Gusting dies, then all 3 of the bots die as well. And I'm pretty sure that also counts as Gusting and the bots dying. So therefore, Traumerei is he's gonna immediately receive that 120% attack increase. So let's come over here to 63 2, and this time I just use Traumerei and Gusting by themselves, and 107 billion damage coming from Traumerei. Let's go ahead and replay it. But yeah, man, this duo really good. I do feel like the more units we have in the future that can summon, extra beings on the battlefield, that's going to make Traumerei a lot stronger because it's going to build up the stacks for Kraken. So this time Gusting died immediately, so therefore Kraken only received that 40% attack increase, so he has 80% attack increase in total. But we still beat it. Like, as you guys can see, they're not even targeting Traumerei because Cobalt and Kraken are still alive. So therefore they're focusing on eliminating the summon beings first, then it can target Traumerei. Traumerei's tier 7 is so broken, like you don't even have to worry about physical and magic resistance because he's just untargetable. Even Child Yuri couldn't even target Traumerei because he's untargetable with his tier 7. So if I come over here to Trials of Chaos, let me actually replay a fight real quick. I think it was this stage with Child Yuri where she literally couldn't do anything against Traumerei. I think it was this stage or this stage right here, stage 674. There it is. So hopefully it's Child Yuri here. Okay, it's not Child Yuri, but this team still strong to use. I'm gonna replay it again, and then I'm gonna go to adventure mode. I'm gonna attempt the boss stage. Only one round to really show you guys how effective Gusting is with Traumerei. So just let this load up real quick. I really hope that I was hoping that Child Yuri would be in the stage so I can show you guys that Child Yuri literally cannot target Traumerei if you have his tier 7, but you guys can see that for yourselves. So Gusting died, which is totally fine. We still got that attack increase for Kraken, but I'm pretty sure Kraken died here. So sometimes, Kraken will die, but if he's able to stay alive and Gusting's bots die, Kraken will deal crazy damage with that 120% attack increase. So all that's left is pretty much Evankel. And let me just tell you guys something. Princess Anak with Traumerei is busted because you guys know that his ultimate is what's really broken. Like, his ultimate is insanely cracked, so therefore Princess Anak allowing him to use his ultimate multiple times plus giving him physical and magic resistance and attack increase and attack speed increase is just insane. So if you have low dupes on Traumerei, pairing Traumerei up with Princess Anak, you're literally good to go. So for this first round, we're going to use this team right here for the first time. We're going to use a green team. And we're going to take out Punisher in and we're going to put in Gusting. So there we go. We got Gusting in. And, we're going to keep Yuwa in for this team. But we're going to go ahead and enter battle. Let me just... Yeah, I'm just going to enter battle here. We're going to enter battle. And once we beat the first round, I'm just going to end the attempt. I just want to show you guys the result of Gusting and Traumerei together. All right, so here we go. So Gusting got dragged in, so he wasn't able to use the summon bots. But the thing is, Gusting and Leroy, they both died. So I'm pretty sure that is 80% attack increase. We needed one more ally to die, but it's fine though. We still clear this. So, a good thing is if your Gusting isn't built, he can still be used as like, a sacrifice so that Kraken can get that attack increase. So we won that round and we're going to go ahead and restart it again. I'm going to exit out. I want to restart it again, but this time I actually want to keep Gusting alive. Now, another thing I realized is that Blurode, the fact that Traumerei is untargetable with his tier 7, Blurode can't grab Traumerei. Like, you guys can see right here, Traumerei is on the opposite side, and Blurode does not grab Traumerei. He grabs Yiwa instead, which is crazy. So, Gusting is still alive, and we have the bots on the battlefield now. Hopefully, they can die. On. Okay, now the bots died, so therefore, Kraken has that attack increase. And all that's left is Evankel. So look at this. Just absolutely insane. But that's actually crazy, the fact that Blurode can't even target Traumerei. That's actually huge. Because Blurrode's grapple is extremely annoying in adventure mode. But the fact that Traumerei's tier 7 can counter that, I do feel like the Traumerei's tier 7 is just insanely broken. Like, it's insanely cracked. It can counter Child Yuri, it can counter Blurode, it can counter any unit that targets Traumerei. Let's say Vicente, for example. Vicente targets the unit with the highest attack. So, like, it's just insane. Like, the fact that nobody can target him as long as the summon beings are alive is just insanely cracked. So, you guys can pretty much see the synergy between both Gusting and Traumerei. But honestly, that tier 7 is just so stupid. Now, I did another attempt in Arena. This opponent, they were using Traumerei and they were higher level than me, but we still won. So, I'm gonna watch this replay real quick. And it was actually kind of crazy. So, Gusting and Garam, they both died immediately. But, you know, that's already an attack increase for Kraken. But the damage that Kraken can deal is just so good. Like, building up that attack increase for Kraken, he's going to deal some insane damage. So all that's left was Evankel, and she's dead. Man, this team, I like it. I like this team a lot because if I'm being honest, Gusting, I never really used Gusting at all. Like, I barely use this unit, but ever since Traumerei dropped, I've been using Gusting with Traumerei because of that passive. And yeah, they're both perfect together. Like, the synergy between both units are so good. And Lilio, like, you can actually try Lilio with Gusting because, you know, Lilio, her Puma dies easily. So if I come back over here, if you actually have a Lilio's a Revolution, I think Revolution tier 5. So let me go back just a little bit here. Check out Lilio's kit for you guys. Okay, so when we come back over here to Lilio's kit, if you have a Lilio's Revolution, like if you invested in it, so I think it's Revolution tier 5 where it says if Lilio dies, the Puma will die immediately. So it says right here, if the Puma is alive the first time Lilio takes fatal damage in battle, it dies in her place. So I do feel like the tier 5 can also work really well with a Traumerei's passive. But the thing is, I wouldn't invest in Lilio because she's just not a good unit overall. If you have a Gusting, I would just use Gusting instead. I would use Gusting, make him summon the bots, and he just pretty much dies, and that allows Traumerei to just deal crazy damage. So yeah, that's pretty much the video. Just wanted to show you guys the synergy between Gusting and Traumerei. And honestly, this was a video to, you know, flex my account, flex my Traumerei. I got his special move Pierce to 15.8%. Really, really nice. I also have his max cooldown reduction to 7.9%. This unit is cooking, and I also have his attack increase. So this Revolution tier right here, mighty broken. This is just extremely busted. Traumerei cannot be targeted if Kraken or Cobalt are present on the battlefield. This just counters so many units like Child Yuri, Road, Vicente, Kaseya. Like, it's just insanely busted. The fact that he's just untargetable as long as Kraken and Cobalt are alive. It's just so crazy to me. But that's pretty much it for the video. Make sure you guys hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't. I really appreciate it. And I'll be catching you guys on the next one. Peace.